Welcome back to the PC version of Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom. Last time we took care of Kelp Forest in the console version, and now I'm just gonna check if audio is recording. Good. Always gotta be careful with these things. And today we'll be taking on Kelp Forest here. Let's go.
Vine Swinger.
We have just received information that a cargo plane has been spotted plunging out of control over the Kelp Forest. Please be sure to keep an eye out for falling stuff. Ow!
Entering Kelp Forest. Watch your step. Watch my step? What's that supposed to mean? Holy fish paste! My clothes ripped off! Tartar sauce. I guess I'll have to find something else to wear. Come here, you little... Whoops. Sorry about that, little friend.
Click the mouse button to jump from vine to vine. Time your jumps so SpongeBob avoids the robots. Collect all of SpongeBob's stuff to continue to the next game.
Oh boy, this was also one of the banes of my existence back in the day, especially because of these little shitheads down at the bottom, because they, well, you know, they bite your dick off, and that's not good. That's really not good. So you gotta make sure to always stay as high as possible. But you also need to be able to swing precisely enough to get all the things, which it's a mess. The slow-mo doesn't even affect like the vines, only like the robots, so be careful out there. Shit. Well, that sucked. Might as well retry now. God dang it. Okay, let's try that again. At least any stuff you collected stays collected, even if you retry that, so that's nice. Guess I got to showcase that, at least. Right. So yeah, that's just something I always had a lot of trouble with, because the timing between the vines, I never got behind how it actually works, and I just sucked back then at games, so... Nice, got it! Okay. Whoop. No, that's the... Shit. Ah, fuck, I didn't even see that! I didn't even see that! Okay, let's speedrun this shit. But kind of, because I can't really... No, don't you... Shut the fuck up, phone. Don't you dare bite me. Okay, hop. Just make sure you see the... Yeah, I'm dead. Wow, that was great. Okay, just yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Now we gotta get the jellyfishing net somehow, which means staying lower. There it is. I can see it, so I gotta stay low. There we go.
You found a net.
A net! Whoa! That was close. Stay higher. Get the one up. Get up there. Get the lotion. Okay. He can't hit me up there. That's good. I'm not gonna worry about the extra. Never mind. I got it anyway. I don't. That's cool. Okay. Get that. Invincibility, yes please, I need that. Now we can just kind of rush through it a bit more. No. Yeah, even if you're invincible, falling kills. obviously. So get the sword!
You've located
And there we go.
sword.
Oh, that's always stressful for me.
Gary, is that you? Hey, that sounds like Gary.
I must save him.
Move SpongeBob's raft over to the dock on the other side of the river. Click and drag the other rafts to move them out of the way. Clear all 3 levels to continue to the next game.
Okay, so puzzle. I used to have this totally ingrained in my mind, so let's see if I still got it in my fingies. In my fingies. And my toesies. Nope. Wait. Get you there. There. Nice.
Way to go! You've earned some glasses.
Now then, the third one is the most complex one, obviously, so I gotta put you there, you there, up one, over there. Whoa! I remember that being way harder, holy shit!
An umbrella.
Huh. Well, quiz time, let's go.
Gary, I finally found you. Don't worry, my slippery little friend. Squarepants is here to save the day.
Answer trivia questions correctly to free Gary from the cage. As the timer counts down, wrong answers will be removed. Score at least 500 points to continue to the next game.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's see.
How many spots are on each side of Gary?
Oh god, well, maybe a million. Well, 5 is the only sensible answer here, so, yeah. I wouldn't have known it off the top of my head if I had to, like, guess the exact number, so...
What color is Gary's food dish?
Oh, I think it's purple? God. That's so specific, like, holy shit.
How did SpongeBob get Gary?
Oh. I think he found him at the doorstep. Saved him with Salt Factory. That's morbid, because, you know what salt does to snails, right? That's fucking morbid. I don't think that was ever explained, though. Was it?
A karate robe.
I don't
How
know.
many times a day does Gary eat?
I think twice. Once a week he never stops eating, he never... I mean, he never stops eating, is also kind of accurate. I mean, he's always hungry, you know? Gluttony and stuff. You catch my drift.
Who teaches SpongeBob how to tie his shoes?
Well, I mean, it's a quiz about Gary, so obviously it's Officer Shooter and Professor Knot. I wish I had those were like official characters. That would be hilarious, honestly.
What does it say on Gary's food dish?
The man. Yeah, I mean, my tongue tastes like. I want a plate that just says the man on it. I want that. And that's gonna be my personal plate. I want that so much, honestly. Someone buy me that, please. I will love you for the end of time.
How many letters are there in Gary's name?
Are you kidding me? Not enough! ABC! What kind of question is that even? I love how number 4 is 4. Like 4-4. That's funny.
Where does Gary sleep?
On the floor? When his own? I don't... Okay, on the floor. In bed with SpongeBob. I mean, sometimes he did, I think.
What sound does Gary make?
I don't know. Icky, dang, look, boing.
What is Gary?
He's a snail. This monster starfish.
Gary. Come here, boy. Come on. Come to Daddy. You can do it. Meow. Gary? Hello? I'm over here. Hey, Gary, wait for me.
Fly Gary through the forest, avoiding the vines and robots along the way. Click and hold the mouse button to go higher, or release it to go lower. Collect all of SpongeBob's stuff to continue to the next game.
Right. This also infuriated me so much as a kid. Because I did not know how to anticipate how fast or slow the robots would go up or down. And just... like, I used to have it like in my ass cheeks to remember how that worked out, but well, now I don't really anymore. So I gotta play it by ear. That's the thing. But I think it'll be fine, honestly. Could be worse. Okay, so since he's slowed, I can probably safely go below him. Oh god! But like, this slow-mo doesn't do shit. That's... well, maybe they move even faster without it, but... I would... no! Oh my god! Whoa! Oh my god, that's so scary. Okay, so this, at least, is gonna be useful. Freeze! Otherwise, I don't know if that would be very possible to go over there. But that's a useful thing to grab, the freeze one. So, ooh, swimsuit. I could go for the pool right now, honestly, even though it's night.
You've located some swimming trunks.
Some swimming trunks! Okay, so now we wanna go up here. That's a bit of a trap. Why didn't I go? Ah, what? The fuck? That's weird. Fucking mouse is dying on me, I swear to god. Anyways, we'll go up here to grab the pirate hat. And that's all the stuff. And the level is almost over, so yeah. Not complex or anything, but, you know, still fun. Okay, you... yep, I can just slip up. Up from... yes, you, yes. Talking. Words. I don't know words.
Gary! Gary! Oh, where could he be? Whoa! Whoops! I guess I ripped my pants again. Hey, what's this? How convenient. A changing room. Out here, in the middle of nowhere.
Dress SpongeBob in each of the different outfits. Drag and drop each item onto the changing screen. Dress SpongeBob correctly in all 5 outfits to continue to the next game.
Right. So, for work at the Krusty Krab. Also, if you ever forget which one it is, just click on him. So he definitely needs a spatula and the work hat and the one that's a bit more obscure, new clothes. Cause, well, he's still in his underwear.
Perfect patties are made with love.
Right, what's next? The Goo Lagoon, so he needs swimming trunks, some sunscreen lotion and an umbrella. Or a parasol.
There is nothing like being at the ocean, except being under the ocean.
Karate gear, that's easy. Protective helmet, gloves, and karate rope. Nice.
I love karate.
Okay, the pirate costume, also easy. Pirate hat, eye patch, and a wooden sword.
Arr.
Arrgh. So, this is actually a bit of interesting little secret trivia. Because depending on which outfit you last dress him up in, because it's random which one you get in which order, except the Krusty Krab one, that's always the first one, cause pants. Depending on which one you end the stage on, the cutscene for the next stage will actually have a bit of different dialogue. You'll see what I mean.
Hooray! Jellyfishing, jellyfishing! Jellyfishing, jellyfishing! Hello, little jellyfish friend. Meow. What's that? You hungry boy? Okay, let's go find you something to eat.
Click the mouse button to turn Gary toward his food dish. Be careful not to run over his slime trail or run into a wall. The more Gary eats, the higher your score will be.
Right, who's up for a round of Snake? Yeah, me neither, but well, there we go. So yeah, this is pretty much Snake, and even though the game told you to use the mouse and click in the direction you want, just use the arrow keys, honestly. There's no reason to use the mouse button unless you hate yourself. So, yeah. Okay, so this is the next of the mini-gamey things. Well, there's also like endless mode, kind of, just to get 5 lives and just see how much food you can eat. This is why I said he eats all the time in the quiz, you know, that's funny. So anyways, yeah, let's just play a bit of Snake. God, that reminds me of when I had this old crusty... It wasn't even crusty, it was a good phone, this old Nokia phone, and I just played the fuck out of Snake. That was such a good time. Honestly, those are the kind of memories you can't really get back. Like, you can't relive them really unless you go out of your way to find some old Nokia phone. Like, those still work, that's the thing. They are sturdy. The battery is great, but just the thing is, well, finding them. Like, I don't think I've got any more of those old phones in my home, so... But if I did, that would be cool. Like, I wouldn't make it to my personal driver phone or anything, but just for old school phone gaming, if I ever had the urge. Because I did like those games back then. But there was also like on a few newer revisions of the Nokia phones, I think. It was just generally those phones. Like they still had the buttons, but they had like better processors and better graphics for games as well. There was like this one 3D racing game that I played a lot, just not because of the racing, but because I could drive around a bit and just... I don't know. Like back when I was a kid, I was fascinated by like games that let you just drive around in like 3D space or move around in 3D space. That's why I love Midtown Madness 2 so much, because like I could just control something in a 3D environment and just explore totally to my heart's content. That was so fascinating. It was kind of like living inside that world a tiny bit. I don't know, that was kind of fascinating to me back then. Maybe that's my autism speaking, that I was able to immerse myself so much in these worlds, but, well, you know, I guess I'm not too peeved about the fact that I've got autism. Like, it really didn't affect me that badly in the long run in my life. Like, it made me just more passionate for the things that I got passionate about, which I can't really call a bad thing, because I love being passionate about the things I love. And, yeah. And I guess it did teach me to control myself in public more and stuff, because that's kind of how I had to survive school, by acting normal, or more normal. Because, well, I definitely was the weird kid, but I was able to kind of make myself act a bit more normal so I wouldn't totally stand out. So, in the end, I kind of learned to deal with my autism, so to speak, which is a reason why I absolutely fucking despise it when people, like, use autism as an excuse for, like, oh, I'm sorry for being such a dimwit and a dick, I'm autistic, I can't help it. No, you can help it, you just don't want to help it. And by help it, I mean help yourself, because that's what you need to do, you need to work on yourself. I know, it's not easy, but you gotta. It's just something you should do. And I get really worked up about this topic because, well, I don't know. I just kind of think it's unfair that someone like me or others that learned to control their autism, so to speak, and just try to be more normal, they really don't get the recognition for being so strong about it. But like people that just blame everything on their condition, they just get away scot-free with it, or try to at least, and I just hate that. Like, you shouldn't just do that. You gotta work on yourself. Even as a normal human being without any mental problems or stuff, you should always work on yourself and not just accept yourself for who you are. You can always improve yourself, even if it's in the tiniest fraction of stuff. Like, never stop learning, never stop being a better person. Because at the end of the day, you are who you make yourself to be. If you want to make yourself into the biggest dick ever, sure, but don't expect others to like you for that. So in the end, that's kind of my life lesson I learned from like school and all of that, to kind of conform myself to what people concede as normal, so I could just exist without stressing too much. It was still a fucking stressful experience to always put on a mask, so to speak, but, well, in the end, yeah, it was just very fucking tiring, and I'm just glad I don't really have to do that anymore. Like, what you're hearing here when I'm like recording shit and just talking, wow, that was awful. When I'm just talking about stuff and just playing games and talking to you guys, even over text, I'm not putting on a mask. That's me, unfiltered. That's just who I am. And I'm glad I can do that with you guys. Like, I'm glad I can be who I am and not put on a mask, because that exhausted me so much. So many years of my life were spent just being so exhausted over that shit, and even emotionally, like, drained. Like, I was so drained emotionally every single day I went to school, because, like, I had to, like, really put a fucking tight belt around how I acted and stuff and how I dealt with my emotions. It was awful. It just, it sucked. But thankfully nowadays, life's in a better place for me, and part of it is because of you guys. Because it gave me a place to just be myself, to wind down and stuff, to just talk to people who were just nice and great people and fun and all that shit. Like that, I never had this kind of vent, so to speak, as a kid, and I'm just glad I've got that now. So thank you guys for that. Why am I getting so emotional playing a fucking game of Snake as scary as Snake in a Spongebob game? What the fuck? Also, how did I already have fucking 3,000 points? Holy shit. I'm a pro, even though I died a lot already. Oh, whatever. And at this point, let's just see how far this goes. I'm oh my. I mean, I got it at least. Okay, I don't think we're getting to 4,000, so meh. But I wonder if we can get to the next level, though. I don't know. Also, I just noticed that the hedge is in the shape of Waluigi, so Waluigi confirmed for Smash Brothers with alongside Gary. That's gonna be one hell of a DLC. And I'm not gonna open up the Smash shit controversy wormhole right now. I'm never gonna open it up unless, like, I get super bored. But that's such a cesspool. I am not touching that with a 5-foot pole. I mean, in general, the Smash Bros. Games have really gotten stale. Like, I just can't bring myself to play Ultimate for any period of time. It's just, it's not a fun game in my opinion. World of Light, for example, is a shit mode. Just bring back Subspace Emissary, honestly. That was fun. That was fucking fun. Yeah, I'm not risking inserting myself again for that one. Okay, there we go. Right, we might actually get... Nope! As soon as I say it! As soon as I say it. 3,805. I'll take it. No, not taken. Right. And that takes care of the kelp forest. So, next time, we're hopping back onto the console for the spoopy times. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and until then, see ya guys.